Okay, ready? I'm gonna be.
Bitch on the ride on my back like a Mustang. I gotta watch on my wrist is a bust down. See ya. I'm tryna hop on a flight out of town. See ya. But I send my baby to bring it around. See ya.
Yo, it's your boy Light Buddha Mike back in the building. Yo, what it do, DJ? How's everything? Hopefully you having a good Tuesday. You know what I mean? Yeah. The Power Ranger action, yeah. Black Ranger getting in. You know what I'm saying? We gotta get that activation. You know what I mean?
The truth is that if they know you, they won't support you. Familiarity kills respect. The people closest to you don't see your growth. They see your history. They remember the old version of you, the one who struggled, doubted, and failed. So when you start evolving, it threatens the image that they built in their head. They can't fathom the fact that you became what they didn't expect. So instead of clapping, they go silent. And it's not that strangers are nicer. It's that strangers are meeting you at your current level, while the people who knew you can't let go of your past one. Familiarity breeds comfort, and comfort breeds jealousy, because watching you change reminds them that they didn't. They can't support what exposes their stagnation. So yeah, if they know you, they won't support you. It's not rejection, it's confirmation that you outgrew your circle, and it's just the reality of human nature. A healthy mind is a healthy life. Now follow me for more content.
I'm dealing with this my whole life. Peace of God.
Yeah, man. Uh, okay. Yeah. I'm doing great. Getting better every day. Like aging like wine, you know what I'm saying? I get better with time, like clock, you know what I'm saying? Hey, my remote didn't want to work for some reason. Cheers, drink to that. We get active today. Yeah, active.
Everybody's like, so how do you debunk Christianity? How do you live like that? Because I defined words. All it took was one word out of everyone's favorite Bible verse. Begotten. Google the definition of begotten, and it'll change the whole outcome of that verse. What verse? John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son. What does begotten mean? Do you know? Because I bet you think you know, but you don't. Because if you knew, then you'd understand that knowing what begotten means changes that entire verse. it changes everything you thought you knew about Jesus. That word itself lets you know he didn't come from a virgin birth. You're welcome. And if you want to know who did come from the virgin birth, go to Matthew chapter 1, verse 23.
I don't have none of those. Wish I did. Dang. I want to get cryptic shit. All right though, cause we get knowledge today. Green egg.
That's how they made you believe time was real, you Anunnaki gods. The oxygen. Because they told you time was real, and then you see motherfuckers aging. No, they not aging because of this fake sense of shit called time. It's the oxygen which makes the body begin to what they call age. This is the true reason the body begins to age, and you can look at somebody 80 and they look different than somebody that's 8. The being, the soul that's 8, Avatar hasn't been exposed to oxygen as long as the vessel is 80. It's the oxygen. Remember, your DEA is linked by what? Hydrogen. Hydrogen, you see that little, okay, you got the helix, you got the double helix. You really have 3, but on here they're going to show you 2 because they want you to believe you have DNA. We have DEA, so it should be 3. You see 1 and 2. You really got 3, okay? Those are the DEA double helix strands. But you see this little link right here, look like a little ladder that connect them? Those are hydrogen links.
That's like the best healing there. You know what I'm saying? Fill your whole pool with hydrogen peroxide. Take a nice bath. Very, very nice. Well, it's not bad, but it's pool, swimming pool. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have to technically use chlorine. Use hydrogen peroxide. Throw in some copper or some shit. You know what I'm saying? They keep your shit.
This is actually one of the first times that I'm in a position where I'm able to speak to people that would actually hear what was being said. I've always spoke about these things on, on the red carpet, to deaf ears and on podcasts, but I was forced to talk about it there because that was the only platform I had. This is actually one of the first times that I'm in a position where I'm able to speak to people that would actually hear what was being.
Notice the agent is notice the principal. And to all the police officers on the land who think y'all just gonna keep getting by with that I'm doing my job shit, when the real revolution happened, that's why everybody's so silent about trying to act like, well, when it's time to start saying we got to knock off these goddamn police officers, all y'all gonna be sentimental because some of these y'all family members, y'all better start waking them up, because when the Nuremberg trials happened, war crimes that was placed on a government also extended to the police officers as well. So y'all better know what's going on the land and know that y'all better start resigning faster than a motherfucker, because that shit y'all putting down, still pulling us over, still acting like y'all on their side. And when everything hit the goddamn fan, y'all think y'all just gonna take them uniforms off and be a part of the people when the whole time y'all was helping suppress us in the name of a job? I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so. You ain't gotta impress me, man. Just don't stress. What up, King? What it do?
I'm all right, man. I'm all right. I got bad news the other day on Mother's Day, bro.
You say you got what bad news?
Yeah, well, my mom gave me some bad news on Mother's Day. So
Did she do
you
it
know how?
intentionally or to bring your vibration down?
No, just to give me a fucking fair warning that one of my family members. All right, so my grandmother. I know it's probably the wrong time to talk about this shit, and you over there starting your show and shit. But my grandmother and my grandfather, they already both passed away 2 years ago
Hmm.
from cancer. So my grandmother, she had cancer, but she passed away in her sleep. And then my grandfather, he had stage 3 cancer, so it was already too late for him, even though he was fighting the shit. And then
But
he
this
passed
nigga
away.
smoke cigarettes and stuff.
No, bro, my grandmother and my grandpa were Christian to the fullest. Go to church every day to the fullest, faithfully, bro. Never drunk. They don't smoke. They had their own gardens. They was growing their own fruits and vegetables, bro. Like they was both healthy, bro. They was both eating healthy, bro. And then I don't
And then
know,
they
like
took that
both of them.
jab, and then the motherfuckers ended up
That
what
could
you
have, yeah,
call it,
it could
huh?
have been that too. It could have been that because I was thinking about it because I was like, damn, bro, my grandmother and my grandfather was living at Providence. They got that time, bro, and it could have been that. So now my cousin, who's 36 years old, got cancer and he's dying slowly, bro.
He got the jab too, huh?
I don't know if he did.
You better ask him.
He probably he probably did. I don't even know because I haven't seen my cousin. The last time I seen my cousin was probably like no bullshit, probably like 3 years ago, bro. That was the last time I seen my cousin. He was out here in Boston for a little bit because he was going through some shit. But then my fucking mom told me that shit on Mother's Day, bro. I'm like,
I'm
damn.
gonna be honest with you too, man. You better pick your ass up, nigga. Cause stress and all that shit, what gives you cancer? Cause it's a disease. You put yourself at disease. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so lately I just been fucking angry as shit, bro, because it's like
Yeah,
I'm
you
mad
got a
about this shit,
demon
bro.
in you, man. You better exercise that some bitch. Shit.
I'm trying to, bro, but it's just like, damn, like I'm losing my family members little by little, bro. Like
I'm gonna
that's
say
my
like this,
parents.
bro. As a Buddhist, one thing I do is detach. I detach, bro. Cause if you
Uh,
don't, that shit's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay to let it hurt you, just not to dwell in that pain. Cause you can't change shit. It's gonna, you know what I'm saying? If he don't want to change, you know what I'm saying?
I'm
He know the
just,
path he taking.
shit, I might end up going down the dark side. I'm just angry, bro. I'm just angry about this shit. I'm just angry.
Well, instead of being angry, you learn how to get smart, man. 'Cause look, if you can't change it, ain't no point in putting it in your brain. If you can't do nothing to remedy the situation or make it better, ain't no point in making it your problem. You feel
Right.
me?
Yeah.
But so, yeah, we supposed to get to get detached and shit. Yeah, because when you attach on stuff, it's like materialism and stuff. Everything is intangible, meaning that it doesn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? Like we're here for
Yeah.
the experience. We're here for you're he's here for a good time, not a long time, obviously. You feel me? Do
It
you
just
do you want to be here for a good time or a long time? That's the question. That has always been the question and it always will remain the question. Because it's your choice. Nobody else can make it for you.
right. I'm just so like, bro. I just ever since I got that news, bro, I've been so
Hey,
angry, bro.
I got a video that'll work right for you. Check this out here.
When God wants to make a man powerful, he don't crown him first, he breaks him. First, he strips away your comfort, your pride, your plans, till all that's left is what's real.
It's you, bro. Only thing that's left is you. You know what I'm saying? You grab onto everything and not let go. It's just gonna weigh you down. You know what I'm saying? You trying to elevate, right? You trying to elevate? I'm trying to elevate. That's what I do. I don't know about you. For me, I'm ascending like a super saiyan. You feel me? Super saiyan Jin. Get it?
Nobody seems to want to fall on this grenade, but I'm just going to step up and do the right thing here. Okay, so knowing that the entertainment industry, big tech, and government is run by perverts and psychopaths, but not seeing any arrests, is causing high blood pressure and stress in the population. And stress is a bummer, total bummer. For this reason, my team and I will be seeking the death penalty for everyone who has facilitated the takeover of our country and culture, throwing all the traitors in the electric chair, or possibly something artsy like drawing and quartering live on pay-per-view would really help the average American chill out and relax at a time like this. And that's the name of the game. That's Health 101.
See what I'm saying, bro? He even know it, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
He gonna go after the what dude? They got the cure for that shit, bro. They've always had the cure for that shit. Like if your cousin don't want to look for it, yo, what up, Bean? How you doing? But that was AI.
Nah, the thing is, like, all right. The thing is, he's trying to look for help, bro. But it's like it's already too late, bro. Like, even if he tries to fight this shit, bro, it's already too late. This shit is already too deep in his body. Like, I already spread it.
When you say deep, it's already in his legs and bones and shit.
Bro, he's dying slowly, bro. Like, he's dying, bro. Like, he's dying. He probably got like 6 months left to live, bro. He's dying, bro. The
So
doctors
where's he
already told
dying
him.
at? Is he gonna die in their care so they can harvest his organs or what?
No. So he's not one of those that motherfucker that got that shit on ID where he's like, oh, I'm an organ donor or whatever. Like, he's not on that shit.
I mean, it don't matter. They're gonna do that shit anyway.
Yeah, of course they're gonna do that shit, of course, nigga, but it just, I mean, they can't even take his organs, bro. The shit got cancer. What the fuck they gonna do? They gonna throw that shit away, man. They can't put it in another body.
I don't know if you noticed this, but the cancer that we be eating is in the meat, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
Like
think about
that shit's coming through the food.
Yeah, I don't know. Ever since I don't know, bro. I've been, bro. My mind been so fucking cloudy, bro. Because it's like, bro. I'm close to my cousin, bro. Like, he's around my age. I'm 37. He's 36, bro.
I look at it like this
He's a
though,
Libra.
man.
I'm a Libra, bro.
Thinking negative about him in this situation ain't gonna do you no good. You feel me?
It's not
So
even
you
like
might
negative, bro.
hold on. I'm trying to be the light now. Listen, motherfucker, listen.
Listen,
You should be making it a lot easier for him to understand. Like, dude, this is a process. You know what I'm saying? Next life is going to be better. The next life is going. You ain't stopping, nigga. You going to somewhere else. I don't know what you thinking, but that's what my thoughts are. I'm a Buddhist. This is only a grand line of one stop to the next stop. We going to islands, my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like your grandma and grandpa out in the other world right now. You just don't even know it. Them niggas in the light world. Huh. They'll be in your hamburgers. Hell yeah. Time will making me see. That's what I'm telling them, Dennis. Like you gotta be positive, my nigga.
That's
If you
yeah.
can't be the positive in his life that he needs in the negative time that he's having, what are you? You the negative in his negative. That don't make shit positive. That's negative, nigga.
That's my cousin's name too. My other cousin, well, Dennis is his. So my cousin is Eli. That's the one that got cancer. His name
Yeah.
is Eli. Dennis is his brother. Like that's my other cousin, bro. So I've been calling my other cousin, trying to keep him connect. And then Eli,
Mm.
bro, I've been trying to call that nigga, but that nigga been fucking not picking up his fucking phone call, bro. Like,
Shit, he probably living. You know, people got life, bro. It's like you got one, everybody else got to do something. Can't go crazy all at once. I mean, they want us to go crazy all at once. So I'm thinking that's probably going to happen when they hit us with the EMP. That's probably going to be around September. Gotta get ready for that shit. It's going to be a cold winter this winter, bro. Cold winter. Cut off power and everything. Yeah, does your he don't even know if his cousin's fast or anything.
nah, that's one thing he doesn't do. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Sully on missing this fucking lemon shit that technically gives you what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro.
Hey, that's one thing I can never do is like I never like being decongested and shit. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I knew that's how you get sick. Because it could be from parasite. Yeah, that's what it comes from. Parasites is shitting in your body. Your body can't eat that shit and move it. You know what I'm saying? So your body has to get used to it. So what it do? It puts a cancer around it, and the cancer is what's keeping it from moving and spreading. But obviously, the shit still eats and shit because cancer can't be like venom. You know what I'm saying? It's a symbiote, but it can't eat that thing up. You know.
Right.
So what you got? Two things eating and shitting in you. Now you're gonna die quicker. That's what it is. People don't tell you that shit, except for Dr. Savy. But see what they did to him.
Yeah, man. Just.
Like your best bet is to tell that nigga, man, you better stop being decongested. Like start taking Mucinex. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. You gotta get that mucus out of you, bro. Tell him to start fasting. So Jared got skinny walking the subway. Shit, tell that nigga to run. Motherfucker, you gotta work that shit the fuck up out of you, bro. That the thing is, the body heals itself if you give it the opportunity, which is what fasting is. The opportunity for your body to eat the shit that is eating you.
It's crazy though, bro. Because when my grandfather, when he had that shit, bro, he lost mad weight, bro. Like he was.
Because it's eating you, bro. Like I'm literally telling you this. It eats you and it shits and pisses in you while it's eating you. The shit and piss don't go nowhere. The food goes somewhere because it's getting eaten. But the shit and piss is what basically makes everything start shutting down. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like if you had a rupture or something in your bladder and shit and it started leaking into your that's septism, you know what I'm saying? Now you got a tank in you that's a septic tank. You know what I'm saying? Your whole body's a septic tank. Toxic Avenger type shit. Like at least 4 cups a day. You gotta start juicing and getting green juice. Man, you gotta start eating greens and stop eating meat for a while. Fuck. Drink drink juice, eat greens. While you're eating the greens, look at a fucking ham sandwich or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Or like a book, TikToks. Act like you eating a ham sandwich. You better trick the fuck out of your brain, man. Trick the fuck out of yourself. I had to do that before, bro. You know what I'm saying? I had to do that. I was over there going through appendicitis for a whole fucking week. I quit that shit from busting on me because I was motherfucking fasting and drinking Sprite and eating chicken noodle soup because nigga thought I had the flu. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. My mom came home, took my temperature and shit. As soon as I started walking, like the right side of my liver or whatever the fuck it is started hurting. Not my liver, but well, my appendix started hurting, and my nuts hurt like a motherfucker because I had to take a piss and I couldn't take a piss. You know what I'm saying? But shit, I didn't have no rupture or nothing, so like they got it up on me. Like basically, dude, I think I was fixing myself, bro. Because I'm gonna be honest with you, the only thing I was eating was fig Newtons, my nigga. You hear me? Like I was eat. That's the only solid food I was having. Everything else was chicken noodle soup and Sprite. I was smoking hella weed, bro. Sitting there watching the Food Network, powering myself, bro. I was going crazy, bro. But what it is like you have to fix your mind to a program that is better for you. If you can't fix your mind to a program better for you, you're gonna build a shitty program. Just no good. And everybody's gonna tell you, you gotta change, you gotta change. And you're gonna be like, no, dude, this is good. I like it. I'm here for the food. I don't care what I eat. I'm like, what the fuck? The fuck? You got grandkids and all that shit. You talking like that? I'm talking about my mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, goddamn, man, food ain't shit. You need to deworm, woman. I gotta tell her she had like quadruple bypass, eating all that fucking canola oil butter shit. You know that fake butter instead of the real butter. Shoes, what it do, yo?
I'm
Shoes
about to,
in the
I'm about to get
building.
in the I'm about to get in the ring real quick. I'm about to mute myself.
Yeah, no problem, bro. No problem.
Yeah, you the villain now. You start putting yourself first. You ain't letting all that disrespect slide no more. Yeah, you the villain now. Then you focus on your own peace. Yep, you gonna be the villain. You not ignoring the slick jabs no more. What? And you setting boundaries. Now you know.
You saying, can y'all explain that picture, man? Strange picture.
Yeah, you the villain now. You start putting yourself first. You ain't letting all that disrespect slide no more. Yeah, you the villain now. Then you focus on your own peace. Yep, you gonna be the villain. You not ignoring the slick jabs no more. What? And you setting boundaries. Now you know.
This was tough, man. You gotta stand up for yourself, accountability, everything. You know what I mean? Gotta build them shoulders up. You know, hold up the world.
Stop using I am affirmations if you want to manifest faster. I'm gonna show you why. If you're only using I am affirmations, you operating from your root chakra, and that's the lowest frequency. No wonder it's taking you all day. See, every chakra has its own affirmation. If you use all of them, you align your entire energy system. Your root chakra is I am loved, I am chosen, I am worthy. Next you got your sacral chakra, that's I feel love. Next up you got your solar plexus, that's I do not chase, I attract, I magnetize. Then you got your heart chakra, that's I love myself, I love my journey, I love the timing of my life. And then you have your throat chakra, I speak abundance into my life. Then we have our third eye, right? That's how you say I see love all around me. I see my manifestations unfolding. Lastly, you got your crown chakra, that's at the top. That's the highest frequency, right? I understand that love is infinite. I understand my person is already mine. I understand abundance is my birthright. You see the difference? When you use all the chakras, you align your energy. Change the way you speak, you get different results.
Yeah. Except for the understand part. You gotta change that to over or inner. Then we're working. Feel me? You feel me?
New York. York was a black man.
New York.
Yeah, York was a black man, and the man.
York, the name?
Yeah, York. His name, Mr. York, was a black man.
And
N-word.
that is what New York was named after. Him.
Mr. York, yeah. That was his name, York. Black man. And Manhattan is about, they took that off the black people. That was black people.
Yeah, Santos Bonacci.
Kodak Black released a song called Time to Be Free. Then he gets arrested. In this song, he said, "They left me high and dry. You came through just in time. What a time to be free, a time to be alive." Then he gets arrested. The arrest wasn't your typical arrest, but this just further lets us know that this was targeted. They put a warrant out for his arrest for conspiracy of trafficking narcotics. This incident is from November of last year. Police were searching cars and they found a bag, and this bag had money and narcotics in it. Instead of arresting him at that moment, waited and used this for an excuse to arrest him. Why not arrest him in that moment? You would think they was trying to build up evidence or build up a RICO case, but this is about a bag that had narcotics in it. Not a kingpin or a drug lord. They put a warrant out for his arrest 6 months later, after this song started going viral. He dropped this song 6 months ago. Every time he gets sober, he gets arrested. This verse just confirms what I said yesterday. They want Kodak to stay full of narcotics and under the influence so they can continue to monitor him and make sure he don't say too much. In Get Out, they control the people through the mind, through the brain. And look at what Kodak said in the song, Time to Be Free. Kodak said, "I'm sleeping with a demon in my bed and I worry. There's something deep in me to be repressed and be buried. I'm living with the devil in my head." Kodak is letting us know that his mind is under attack. He is letting us know his mind is being tampered with. It's right in our face, but people overlook these things. Crazy how this song came out 6 months ago and it wasn't really doing nothing, but then it starts to go viral on social media and they put a warrant out for his arrest 6 months after the incident that they say that the warrant was for. Kodak has to come out of agreement with the enemy. Kodak has to fully surrender to Jesus Christ, because this is a spiritual war. Yeah, we see what happens in the physical and we think that this is physical, but this is spiritual warfare. Kodak Black has to call on Jesus Christ, denounce any covenant, come out of agreement with anything that is not of God, and repent and fully surrender and accept Jesus Christ as his Lord and Savior. God say, touch not his anointing. Hey, I love y'all. God bless y'all. All glory to God. And y'all already know, Jesus Christ is Lord.
Christ is King.
A lot of people don't remember. Kodak Black, when he got released from prison in 2017, he said that he was a Hebrew Israelite. Not only did he say he was a Hebrew Israelite, but he discovered who the real Jews were, and he called himself a Jew. After he called himself a Hebrew Israelite, and he was constantly calling himself a Jew, telling people who the real Jews were, 7 months after, he got arrested, and he ended up doing 7 months in jail. Ever since Kodak Black called himself a Jew and said he was a Hebrew Israelite and was waking up to the truth, Kodak Black has been getting arrested every year. If he wasn't locked up for a long period of time, if he was free, he got arrested. Every year he has gotten arrested, and Kodak Black will continue to get arrested. Have y'all seen the movie Get Out? This is why they love for Kodak Black to stay under the influence. They love to see him full of narcotics. If you ever notice, when Kodak Black is full of narcotics, when he is out of his mind, when it seems like he is out of it, he stays free. As soon as he looks like he's sobering up, he gets arrested again. And that's not for no reason. They know who Kodak Black really is. Kodak know who he really is, but they do not want him to step into who he really is. They want to keep him out of it. Just like in Get Out, they wanted to keep them out of it so they didn't have any control. Remember, it was a song that Kodak did. In Kodak verse, he said, ain't old enough to hit the club and fill my cup with rum, but I can go die in the army going to war for them. These people control the rain. These people be digging bunkers up. But they only got 2 more years of slavery to do harm to us. They know that he know. So they cannot have Kodak Black sober. They would rather have Kodak Black full of narcotics and out of his mind, walking around like a zombie. When he gets sober, they lock him up. And he come back and he get loaded all over again. And then he sober up, seem like he getting his mind back together, and they lock him up again. They will continue to lock Kodak up. Kodak Black, since he has been free, if he not doing a long sentence and he get released, he get locked up again. Kodak Black has been getting arrested every year since he said that he was a Hebrew Israelite, since he said that he was a Jew. Don't be deceived. Kodak Black needs prayer. Kodak Black needs to surrender to Jesus Christ, because this is not a battle that can be won, but Jesus Christ. He is the deliverer. He is the redeemer. You got to call on him. Hey, don't be deceived. I love y'all. God bless you.
Man, I see you got you lurking in the chat. Yeah. While we lock in that night 5, yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Y'all go check Ganja out over there on twitch.com, y'all. Real Ganja Vibes, y'all.
Is it me? Or is TikTok flooding y'all FYP trying to get you away from conscious information too? This has been crazy. Now, let's TikTok about it. For the last week or two, I've been noticing that my FYP has been so different. I have nothing that I usually have on it. The people that's usually on it, I don't know who's on it now. I have people on there that have like 5 followers. 5 followers? I haven't seen that since I first signed up for the app. But it would also seem that my conscious community is disappearing on there. If I see anything else on there, for instance, I see a comedian that I like, and I understand how the algorithms work. If you like it, they'll show you a little bit more of it. Go and hit that like button now. They're going to show you a lot of bit more of it, to the point I'm like, why are y'all just flooding me with this? I just like that video. I don't want to see this one, that one, that one, that one. So I said, all right, let me try it again. So I hit the like button on something else. And everything that I liked before, that's not showing up no more. Now, my FYP is filled with the same mess that I just hit the like button for. I'm like, wow. They're really trying to control what it is that we see and how we receive our information. And I'm starting to see this. And they're doing it with the algorithms. Sometimes they slow the algorithm down and our FYP is cool. Other times like now, man, it's sped way up. It's sped way up. And they're I believe they're trying to collect a lot of info from us. You know what I mean? To see what it is that everyone likes. Whether they hit the like button on, what it is. Trying to collect info and thinking that they could build something better. But you're not. You're not giving me a better experience, TikTok. You're not. You're making it worse. You're making it worse. I like a variety of things. I don't want to be stuck in one box. And it seems like your FYP right now and the algorithm right now is sealing us into a box. All right? And I'm going to step outside that box. Y'all know, I can't stay in no box. I'm always think outside of it. And since they tried to lock me in this one, I'm going to step outside of it. But let me know in the comments if your FYP has been destroyed too.
But shit, hell, mine's pretty much the same. He must have had something on there that he should have deleted. Huh?
So Pete Hegseth is calling all of his top generals home. I wonder why. ICE is sending all of these other immigrants back to their country. I wonder why. Everyone was just waiting on a rapture. They know that an event is coming. They just don't know what event is coming. I do. I do. What you all are going to think is a nuclear blast that goes off. It's not. It's going to be a nova. They know that the sun is about to nova again. They've showed it to you in movies like Bird Box, TV shows on Netflix like Into the Night, where they were trying to stay ahead of the sun. Hell, they even showed it to you in Scooby-Doo. You remember the episodes when Scooby's girlfriend, the other dog, Nova, was on there? Go and watch that last episode. This is why they're going into their bunkers, people.
Damn, that's making me think. We gonna have to board up windows and shit, y'all? Huh? Huh. I don't know what's going on, man. Me and my family is safe. No, us feel like hurting nothing. Nothing good will happen to us. You know what I'm saying? We good. It's all for entertainment purposes. Of course, everything is allegedly speaking, in my opinion, of course. Yeah. Oh.
Just think about it, okay? First, the stock market would go. Then, the economy, boom! The dollar, boom! And then pandemonium in the streets. War, genocide, boom, boom, boom!
Bullshit. Nobody could keep that big a secret, Charlie. Somebody blow the whistle.
And every once in a while, some poor little sucker tries. Well, like these guys. Boom! Boom! Every one of these guys, dead, dead, dead!
Oh, that's Professor Myers.
He ran the Atlantis shuttle program. Why, did you know him?
Yeah, he helped me out with research on my book.
Oh, well, that must have been before his accident.
Myers is dead?
Oh, yeah, 2 months ago. He was one of my most avid listeners, and he had it all figured out. Everything the government was doing, where and why.
Telling y'all, man. They have to tell us what they're going to do. That's bad. They put it in all of them. Entertainment purpose. Don't go with it.
Chud's career is officially over before he even got started. Now the very same people who supported his racist antics no longer support him because the real him just got exposed.
Hey, you scared me a little bit when you came up like that.
You helped me when you were following Liver King. But before you were following Liver King, you used to sell me weed. I fed you before.
It's been a long time. But I healed your stomach by teaching you how to eat real food?
Yes, yes. So that's
what was your
why
name again?
I'm Lana. But that's
Lana.
why I'm confused what happened to you. Because you're not racist. I know that. I fed you.
But so you believe in freedom of speech?
I do.
So I should be allowed to say right?
Right, but you
then that's the only point. That's it.
People don't have emotional intelligence. They can't.
Is that my fault?
But listen, you gotta be careful because.
Hold on, amigo.
This video is made up of no heroes. It's all villains. Everybody in this story is a villain. She walked up to Chud and started, of course you can say the N-word. These black folks don't got no emotional intelligence and IQ, Chud. I'm one of the good ones. Right? She gets straight to the bootlicking. Now, afterwards, she got her wake-up call. She realized they don't respect anybody. I don't care how much you think you're one of the good blacks. They don't respect you.
What's up, y'all? Lily Venus here. Pretty the big. It's literally in my bio. I'm only bringing this up because Chud the Builder's cameraman put our conversation on Broadway on YouTube. Now millions of people know what I look like fresh off work, right? But in the caption it said that black woman who used to smoke mid and get raw dogged by Chud the Builder. Well, he's not lying. I already told y'all we used to smoke. He used to sell me weed. And we did raw dog. A lot. Me, him, and my ex-wife. I am a professional pegger. It is no secret that I perform prostate massages, if you will, for men. I've been doing it for a very long time now. Most of my clientele is white men. We sign NDA agreements. I talk about me pegging all the time, but I never tell you names because discretion is key. Confidentiality is why my client list is so long. But Chud mentioned it first. I think that he said it the way he said it because the white supremacists were probably like, ew, you used to hang out with a black girl, shame on you. So you had to make it sound good.
Now, Chud, you know you got no business, man. Throwing that booty meat back on the Jason Love 3500. You know you got no business, man. Sashaying back on that dildo. Chud, you know. All right? You know you got no business doing that, man. Now, she's told it all. She told the business, man. So, Chud, before he was going around calling black people the N, before he was going around telling liberal white men that their wives, were getting thrusted by BBCs, he had his own weird obsession with the BBC. Chud was moving with no decorum, no respect for himself. He was getting plastered on a nightly basis by a BBC, a fake one, a plastic BBC.
That's on so many levels. That's just the fuck do you be? What the hell do you have to go through? Man, I can't say that shit. Shoes, you're a poet, bro. You're a poet, bro. That's not in my demographic.
So we, we'll have to prepare for the next one. That, I'd say is will get attention this time.
Yeah. And just say, they perfected it. Don't take that jibby jab.
There's an old saying that black people have always known white people better than we even know ourselves. And I'm going to prove to you why this is true in this video. Number one, the reason my words have always triggered white America is because I've done what most white folks are too terrified to do. I simply put the myth down. I walked away from the racial lies and the narcissistic narratives we were fed from birth. I stopped buying into the delusion that our comfort is the only reality that matters. I'm not talking to you from inside the white bubble anymore. I'm just talking from the outside. You see, there are two Americas. One is built on the hard truth, and the other is built on a white fairy tale. Black people have the clarity they have because they never bought into the myth of white supremacy. They knew it was a hustle from day one. But white America made a deal with that myth. We traded our soul and our connection to reality for a sense of superiority that doesn't even exist. And that's the God's truth. That's why white folks have zero credibility when you talk about race. We can't have credibility when you're living a lie, can you? And in 2026, we're seeing the receipts for that truth. Last month, 8 million people, mostly white folks, March for No King's Day. They were out there screaming about fascism, affordability, and the loss of democracy under Trump's regime, like the house that just caught on fire this morning. But look at who's not in those streets. Black people largely set this one out. Why, you might ask? It's because black people tried to warn white people for years. They pointed at Trump and said, this is where this ends. They sounded the alarm on the racism, the corruption, and the rot. But white people didn't listen. We went ahead and supported this racist regime in massive numbers anyway, because we were too blinded by our own greed and our own fucking arrogance to care about who got crushed as long as we felt superior. Yes, we saw a great white, morally bankrupt narcissist that mirrored our white narcissism perfectly. Trump, the white man's racist messiah. See, white supremacy is a moral lobotomy. It has turned white America into toxic, delusional people. White narcissism spiritually stunts the person holding on to it. Fact. I know I was a racist. And we need to be clear. White supremacy isn't just the guys in the hoods or the extremists in the news. It's the everyday culture of white America. It's maintained by the average white person who either perpetrates it, denies it, or enables it through a cold, calculated apathy. It's all that silence that gives it permission to breathe. We thought we were the owners of the machine, but we were just the next ones on the menu. Now that the smoke is finally reaching our front doors, we're acting shocked. But black people aren't shocked. They've been looking at us from the outside for centuries, seeing the truth of our chaos while we were busy getting high on our myths. We spend all day, every day, spewing 1,000 false narratives and lies about race, indoctrinating ourselves with a belief system that keeps us trapped in this myth. No, black people aren't coming to save us this time. They're standing back, watching white people fuck around and find out what happens when you build a world on a fucking lie. That's why, despite the struggle, if you ask a black person if they would ever want to trade places and be white, the answer is almost always a resounding no. They'd rather keep their soul and their clarity than inherit our racist soul-crushing delusion. Because at the end of the day, black people have always known white people better than we have ever dared to know ourselves. They've always understood that white supremacy was never just about power. It was a form of enslavement for the white man. And ultimately, it is our destruction. So white America, I'm going to leave you with this. James Baldwin told us, not everything that is faced can be changed, but nothing can be changed until it's fucking faced.
More. You know what I'm saying? That shit was beautiful. Picasso couldn't paint a better picture than that. Huh? What up, though? Nudie Mud in the building.
Good evening, soldiers. This is General Savat with another transmission at ease, soldiers. Before we get into this, everything I'm about ready to say.
We're going to hold that transmission first. Hold on.
Greetings, soldiers. This is General Savat with an emergency broadcast at ease, soldiers. Let's begin. The end. All right. So this whole thing that I'm going to talk about on tonight, I'm actually going to have, I believe, a podcast on this. And I'll be honest with you, this is kind of all over the place. So let's just stay with me while I try and do this. Y'all go do your own research. All right. Holidays. Number one, holidays equals fallen angels. OK, real quick. January 1st is not New Year's. It's the New Year's is April 1st. We all know this. That's old news, right? And what also is old news, but a lot of people don't know, is that January is actually talking about Janus. All right. These are all the children, the relatives of the Nephilim, demons, lineage of Cain, fallen angels, Nimrod. I mean, you name it. All these people. OK, stay with me on this. Right. Let's keep it moving. Number two, this I had to confirm with, yes, myself, but also my wife. There are no holidays post 2030. Okay, well, what do you mean by that? So go on your iPhone right now, right? And you'll see, choose the year 2027 or even 2026 and choose any holiday. I don't care what holiday it is. Let's just keep it easy. Let's talk about, since we're talking about January, let's talk about January 1st, right? So in 2026, we have New Year's. 2027, New Year's. 2028, New Year's. 2029, New Year's. 2030, nothing. No packet. Jelly? No jelly. No Merc. Let's keep it moving. The reason for that is what I believe here. Just hear me out. Holidays are built for worship prep of the fallen angels. Just stay with me, please, right? Let me say that again. Holidays were created to worship the fallen angels, right? But the reason why there are no more holidays post 2030 is because they'll be here. Hold up. Just hold up. Just the reason I believe, and I am 100% wrong, this is not real, this is fake, it's not true, everything I'm saying is not, is the reason why is because they will be here. And all these times that you're celebrating Mother's Day, Christmas, Tammuz, Janus, January 1st, October 31st, Trick or Treat, Anton LaVey, is because all of them will be here. But just in case you think I'm capping, because I am. Apollyon / Shiva, also found in Revelation 9 verse 11. What does that have to do with that video that I just said about Fern? You will notice that Shiva is over there, right? But Revelation chapter 9 verse 11 says that they arise, or he arise from the bottomless pit or whatever. And I'm thinking, what does Fern, come on, and the bottomless pit and all of these fallen angels? Yeah, has anybody ever seen, you know exactly what I'm talking about. What's that movie? The Avengers? Well, what happened with the Avengers? How were they coming out? They were coming out through portals from the sky, then also things coming from below. And I already told people, listen, whenever you see movies about them coming from the sky, I think that's just a reversal. I think everything comes from the ocean, but let's keep it moving, okay? Let's keep it going. So number 5, you will notice that the Paris Olympics in the year 2024 was literally depicting the end. That's when you saw, you know, the ending credits or whatever. You saw that it was all the demons and all that stuff. The Greys, right? You saw that who descended upon the sky and fell all the way down into what? Landed on the Temple of Pan. Okay, hear me out. When I mean the Temple of Pan, that's where you get Mount Hermon, Temple of Pan, Caesarea Philippi, Caesarea Philippi. When even, I know I'm all over the place, but hear me out. I'm telling you, there was a portal in Scripture, I believe in the book of Luke, where Moses and Elijah had to come through this portal, and the whole reason why Yahusha was even there was to reclaim and close the gate of the angelic rebellion. And we're talking about the fallen angels. I'm telling you, everything here is connected. Let me see how much time I got. We're moving. Let's keep it moving, okay? Numbers, and it's crazy because the Temple of Pan is actually Azazel. Now you're gonna be like, well, what about Samyaza? I already told you before, I know this is a lot, that Samyaza is bound for 5,000 years. Azazel, it says in the book of Enoch, Michael bind him and ascribe all sin to him. That's what it says in the book of Enoch. All right. I believe chapter 8, 9, or 10. Let's keep it moving. Global warming equals the Ice King. So we have Game of Thrones. We have Adventure Time. I mean, they're always depicting this ice wall. And I'm telling you, they're telling you 2030. Come on now. Hey, TikTok, I'm saying we all should do our part. That's what I was saying. That in 2030, the reason why they're talking about global warming is because whatever is melting is about ready to come from that abyss. Let's keep it moving. And finally, days of Noah, in Matthew 24, verse 37, I told you everywhere in the Bible, from Genesis to Revelation, is talking about these watchers, these fallen angels, all of them. Okay? The lineage of Cain, the lineage of Lucifer, they're all talking about it, right? And it says, as in the days of Noah were, so shall the coming of the Son of Man be. So what the frick is coming in I gotta go.
See, that's why I bought me some Levi's shoes, you guys. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I mean? People think that Leviathan shit ain't real. No, that shit, that shit real. I seen the damn shit. Water. I showed you guys. Showed a lot. Yeah. That's a little bit as large as Beacon and light bearer. Exactly. They got paid homage. Supposed to be a black lady, right? Free slave. But why does this black lady look like the dude? Huh? Huh? Hmm? Holly on face ass thing. Let's go.
Good evening, soldiers. This is General Savat with another transmission. At ease, soldiers. Before we get into this, everything I'm about ready to say is false. It's not true. It's for entertainment purposes only. I don't know what I'm talking about. We're just telling a story. I'm just making it up. I don't even know what this is. So we're going to speak in heavy code, but not really, because I don't even know what code is. Let's begin. Fern. Okay? Crash
Fern
course.
Fern.
I don't know what fern is, but by the time I finish this, hopefully you know exactly what I'm talking about when I'm talking about fern. Okay? Just a little bit of a hint. Remove the F and put A, B. You know what I'm talking about. Run number 1 was between the years of 2009 and 2013. And what happened? The swine flu plane. Okay, and when I mean flu, I don't mean FLU. I'm talking about flu, like a plane. Okay, that's what happened as soon as they opened up that one portal. But what is a portal? I don't know what a portal is. Let's keep it moving. Earthquake in high tide. I don't know what high tide is, but I do have a friend that lived in Haiti. Great people there. In fact, TikTok, I love Haiti. Run number 2. Happened between the years of 2015 and 2018. Again, another portal, but I don't know what a portal is. What is that? Is it web portal or something like that? Let's keep it moving. When that portal was open, talking about a web portal, Zika, a good friend of mine in high school by the name of Zika, great person. We played tennis together. I love tennis. Do you love tennis? That's what happened when that web portal was open. Okay. Also, Kovisha, that's my best friend that I've known for so long, 20 years. Great person, Kovisha. In fact, we even dated at a time. Kovisha. I don't know what we talking about, but I mean web portal. I'm talking about www. You know what I'm saying? That web portal, right? Okay, let's keep her moving. Run number 3, 2022 to 2026. That's what we in right now. www.portal, right? Let's keep her moving. Fanta Virusi. That's a name brand. I don't even know what we're talking about again. In fact, I think somebody had it at the Met Gala. It was the Fanta Virusi. I don't know, something also it happened in Spain. I don't know what we're talking about. I'm just saying that's what's currently happening. And I don't even know what we're talking about something currently happening. What are you talking about? Let's keep it moving. Then also AI. I love ChatGPT. I like using Claude. I like using artificial intelligence. They're awesome, but it's just so funny that we're coming up to a time, 2026, when Fern is about ready to shut down. So is something coming in June or July when they're supposed to shut down? Again, I don't know what we're talking about. When I mean portal, I'm talking about maybe the internet's about to be shut down. I'm not saying anything's going to happen, but let's keep it moving. And then finally, after the shutdown, they coming back in the year 2029 2030, which is, hey, everybody, climate goals, make sure you're doing everything that you possibly can as far as sustainability. You know, we've got the ice wall. Crap, I'm sorry, I didn't mean ice wall. I'm saying global warming. There's things that are melting, okay? So we all need to do our part. All right, TikTok, I'm trying to tell everybody we need to do our part as far as global warming. There's no such thing as Samyaza and Azazel talking about what's going to happen behind the ice wall and CERN and Abaddon and what? I gotta go.
See, man, had to cut the transmission that I was talking to, but she said it sucks now. A person that has to speak in a way where they say it, but don't say it. Yeah, man, it's fucked up. You have to say allegedly speaking, of course, in my opinion. You know what I'm saying? It's fucked up.
Yeah, global warming is not real.
Oh no. What it is the snakes and the ice walls are melting. So what it is like, we had this golden dome where Satan had a season and shit,
Yeah.
And his season's ended. So in the ending of his season, we get to go back to when the days of Noah was, which means it repeats itself because CERN is opening up the wormhole, so to speak. You know what I mean?
Yeah, why do you think Donald Trump is trying to build that Stargate shit?
Because his son's gonna be the time traveler.
Yeah. I
mean, Marty McFly is gonna be the time traveler.
I gotta read that book too, bro. Time Travel of Donald Trump. I gotta read that shit.
Yeah, Baron von Trump's
Yeah.
Journey to the Center of the Earth?
Mm-hmm.
Wait a minute.
What was it?
Wait a minute.
Center of the Earth, huh? Uh-huh.
So do we have to go back to being Anunnaki again?
Or are they trying to bring it here?
No. Do we have to go back underground? Anunnaki, remember, ant people.
Yeah,
we have to go back underground.
We're not safe on the ground, bro. We're not safe, bro. We're not safe.
No, but we're not safe in the air. We're not safe anywhere. Like Sam I am. You know what I'm saying? Can't eat it in the plane.
Honestly,
Can't eat it in the train.
I think motherfuckers will be safe under the ocean, bro. Honestly, bro. That's what I really fucking feel like.
Well, look, I think it's. You think we'll be safe under the sea?
Yeah. Why
What
you
you
think they
think
got
this is
secret?
Sea Lab 2021, nigga?
Why you think they got secret
that shit?
bases in the ocean, bro? That shit probably
You
goes
think?
deep.
Look at Sea Lab 2021 was my shit, bro. I know where they got these motherfuckers. I felt like I was quitting for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They can't hype or tip YouTube on that bullshit. No, hey, what it is? McBarbar. All I gotta do really is work on getting my watch hours, and that should be. I don't know, but hopefully soon. Soon would be very good, as I presume. Because look, I just bought this damn fucking StreamYard shit. That shit, yeah, I'm already Pope him. I'm saying I can't even buy no fucking wax for my mustache, so I keep curling. You know what I mean? But I do have Cash App, my nigga. So that means if you want a direct deposit to a G, I still give you the shout out. You feel me? Yeah. So let's keep it moving.
Every reset is the return to power. Re, it equals the spark of creation. Set equals the shadow of chaos. Both lead. Who do you choose to walk you through?
So do you want to be a creator or destroyer?
I
I'm
think I
trying
want
to
to.
create.
I think I want to be the destroyer.
Well, you know what timeline you going on. So I'm trying to make sure they respect your content. No, doggy, they do over here. Do I be getting cash out. I really
You know
don't like.
why? You know why I say I want to be the destroyer?
Hmm.
Because Thanos made a lot of sense about what the fuck he said.
I mean, look. The thing is this: what you do is they've destroyed us 7 times. This is the sixth Earth. You know what I'm saying? They
Especially the
destroyed
part,
us 7 times.
yeah, especially the part when he's like, destiny always arrives the same way.
Hmm. It's just like an anthill, nigga. We fucking get flooded, fucking start building again. Shit, you know what I mean?
And
So I'll
niggas
be
like,
over there with Alex Jones, Nick Fuentes.
nigga said,
Hey,
nigga said, what was it? What the fuck he said, bro? He said some shit. Genocide. He said no mercy.
shit, I'm on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. So
Every villain that I watch, bro, they always make sense about how the world is today, bro. And the only way to burn it down is to burn it down, bro.
what when you say burn it down, what we would be doing is we would be burning down a system that doesn't work.
Yeah, that's
And,
what I.
and how we had communism back in the day before we was colonized, we would hunter gatherer. You know what I'm saying? And how long did we probably live? Long time too, bro. We was using copper, all that shit. Niggas had jewelries, fucking crowns and everything. Nigga, I don't even know. You know what I'm saying? We probably didn't even have to procreate at that time. You know what I'm saying? We was probably like on some Namekian shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that movie fucking Moonfall describes everything. How they talk about the AI
I ain't watched
technology.
that yet.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, bro, because at the end they talk about how the AI technology works and how they took over and how we became and got here.
Hey, look. I grew up in Aurora. Okay, that's City of Lights, Illinois, and basically it's on the Mississippi River. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm a Mississippian in all reality. We're like Egyptian Mississippians. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like right by Cairo and Zion, Illinois. Feel me? So right now I'm right by Cairo and in between Zion. Weird, but basically I'm in Egypt.
How Morpheus says, we don't know who hit first, them or us.
All we know is we gotta keep swinging. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
As only the righteous gotta shine, bro. Can't let them take that light. Oh, how they want. But you know what they say too. You can live long enough to become a hero, and if you don't die quick, you'll live too long enough to become a villain.
Yeah, I mean, shit, we all become villain at the end.
Well, the thing is this: it's better to be a villain first and then be like, you know what I'm saying? So if you go through the darkness, you can see what the light is, and you can see what the darkness did and what the darkness is. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
There's more potential in going through the light, anyways, because there's more experience. You have more opportunity. In darkness, there's no real opportunity other than what's given. That's not opportunity. That's charity. You feel me?
Right.
So what it is. Or the same. Why they keep claiming that we the Africans, man? Not enough.
Chud was arrested last night as the grand finale to a really chaotic stream, but the troubles don't stop there. Apparently, the FBI are actively investigating Chud. Everything starts when Chud goes to this steakhouse. So Chud goes to these fine people's establishment, and they treat him with respect. They treat him well. Now, the Chud's from the trailer park, so he stands out like a sore eye. But nonetheless, though, they treat him with respect, and they treat him well until they find out who he really is.
What is what's going on? How's the night treating you? I'm doing all right. I like the mustache, man. Thank you, brother. Sir, my wife will not let me grow it anymore. No way. Yeah, dude. She doesn't like it at all. But you got to put the foot down and actually do one of these days. Sooner or later, you're going to have to just put the foot down. Yeah, dude, I like that. But what are we here for? I haven't been here before. I've never been here. Just having a night out. He's just trying to have a good night. Yeah. Come on, buddy. You guys want something to drink to start off? Dude, if I could get some sparkling water, yeah. Whatever you got, Pellegrino bottle. I don't even need it all fancy in a glass. I like it. You just want to try the bottle? The bottle, dude. I will drink it. Bring me a glass, but I will drink it out the bottle. Yeah, I got you. You want a glass as well? I'm gonna get a lemonade with no ice, please. Easy. So we'll set you up there. As far as the menu goes, well and doing that. All the steaks are great, 100% prime. So top 2% USDA grade beef. Some spots love a dry age cut. We love a wet age cut here. They're all wet age for 45 days. I love a wet age too, man. It's rare though. It is very rare. Almost rare to find one of those. Well, it seems like this.
They eventually find out that he's streaming, and that's the guy who goes around calling black people the N-word. And they come over and they tell him, hey, you got to turn off the stream. They don't tell him you got to leave, but you got to turn off the stream or leave. And again, for obvious reasons, like anybody with a brain other than Chud understands why they wouldn't want you to live stream in their restaurants. One, it's a policy. You can't live stream according to them. Two, you go around calling people the N-word. You come to this establishment and the waitress and the waiters is friendly to you. Y'all have a friendly back and forth. They don't know what's going on, right? They're just doing their job. Now you got them on camera being super friendly to you, openly bold racist. Now their lives is worse. Now they got to get backlash as well, right? And then you got the camera and the sound setup while you eating, making racist remarks to your homie. Y'all going back and forth being racist as can be. Now people is blaming the restaurant because you saying racist things about things within the restaurant. Backlash. They just don't want those issues.
That earlier video.
Now Chud,
it has
being
different
so
meaning, right?
to whatever this is, he refuses to, and he makes it a problem. He even becomes deceptive. Instead of simply muting the stream until he's done his dinner, as he's capable of doing, he lies to them and let them know the stream is muted, the camera is off, nobody can hear nothing. And they eventually find out that's a lie because people are watching and giving them like real-time feedback of what he's saying and what they're discussing.
I just confirmed with my security department and the police department as well is here. And you can't have any
Are they swatting us right now?
No, they're just making sure that there's no live streaming, there's no drama in the restaurant.
Yeah, no drama at all. But like I said,
you cannot live stream anything whatsoever. Whether it's silent, whether it's film, it's gotta be off.
Okay, well I can't just cut it off right now.
You can't.
I mean, it's like it's off. I can't cut off the stream. I have to go home, get on the server. Nothing's broad.
So you can either turn it off or I'm going to ask you to leave.
Okay. Well, it is off. I don't know what you want me to do more. I can't leave to go turn it off.
Okay.
That's why I said the server's at home.
Right, but you're not live streaming. You're not video and you're not voice recording. You're not streaming live.
He's such a slimy, untrustworthy person. So of course he's still recording. Of course. And they know this. He's so dumb. He don't understand that they know he's recording and he's live streaming. And there's the audio still being recorded because people are giving them live feed instructions of what's going on, right? They're even like tapped into like know what the stream is, and they can tap in to see he's still recording the audio. See, if his goal was to simply have dinner and then leave, they're telling him, yo, you can still have the dinner, which I think is too charitable. Listen, man, they should have kicked him out. But if they would have kicked him out right then and there without giving him the option, then all the other stuff that happened afterwards wouldn't have happened. So let's slow down real quick. So he lies to them to their faces. Then eventually they figured out he's lying and things escalate.
Yeah, that backlash hit different. You know what I'm saying? After that other video, back shots he was getting from old girl shit. Just saying.
This Disney cruise ship child trafficking situation has a rabbit hole deeper than you know, and nobody is talking about it. You had 28 Disney employees that were arrested on a cruise ship for being in the involvement of distributing child, you know what I'm talking about. Mind you, at the time it came out, this shit sounded random, but it's not that random at all. And I know everybody is thinking, oh, they mentioned the Disney situation to cover up the hantavirus. But situations like this has been happening with Disney for years. In 2014, Disney Cruise Line had a situation where they didn't report that an 11-year-old girl was being molested. And that's just the beginning. Then, in 2022, a former judge and Disney employees was arrested, along with 106 other people in a human trafficking sting. Okay, we go deeper down a rabbit hole. 2019, a Disney cruise worker is charged with essaying a 13-year-old girl. And if you're looking for this article, it was published on December 6, 2019. Then in 2021, you had parents suing Disney Cruise Line for over $20 million for allegedly sex assaulting a 3-year-old daughter. Mind you, we all heard the conspiracies. Mind you, there's always situations with Disney. How is this company still doing business? Now we go back to the cruise ship. Everybody that was arrested, all 28 people, 27 of the 28 people that were arrested, supposedly, allegedly, came from different countries. Their visas was taken and they were sent back to their country. But are they in jail in their country? Pay attention.
See, this is why we don't fuck with Disney. You know what I mean? That's why I hate that they had bought Marvel. Can't they let motherfucking like Kevin Smith buy it? You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know, somebody who isn't possibly eating people and molesting kids. You know what I mean? They remember when they were advertising talent shows and auditions for Disney on the radio, TV. They tried to get my daughter and niece and me and my brother some. Said nope, y'all got us fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Shit, let's keep moving. Gotta get people over here trying to take a choose.
Nobody can get inside you when you're patient, when you're full of faith and you're full of patience. And when you're full of patience, you're full of faith. And if you're not that, you're full of something else. Right? Now, you're not patient. You are not patient, and your impatience reverses the natural authority, the natural effect on your child. See, I've been endlessly patient with my children. Guess what? They love me. They see me as authority. They don't see the rest of the world as authority. They see the authority in their father as a real authority, something that is really their friend. So they know to come to me and not to trust anybody else.
Patience is a virtue. Nice weapon if you know how to use it.
Well, looky here. I'm pretty sure everybody saw this video.
Just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people. People with families, with lives, with people waiting for us.
Do you know what else the same guy did a few years ago? I didn't find it. I found it for you, but somebody else actually went down the rabbit hole and found this clip.
Just gorgeous girls get vaccinated. Gorgeous vaccinated girls get boosted. And gorgeous boosted girls get boosted again.
Coincidence? And the same guy that was promoting the COVID vaccines and the boosters and everything is the same guy on the cruise ship crying about a hantavirus. Coincidence? What do you think? I think it's
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we watching nigga. We trying to get more info on him as we speak.
Yo, my phone froze, bro.
Hey, no, that's no problem, man. Put that shit on the damn charger, motherfucker.
Oh, it's on the charger. It's just a screen froze. I can't do shit, bro. Like,
Well, shit, just what do you do? That restart the web and come back. No, it's open.
What this man claims is eye-opening and kind of makes a lot more sense than what they always tell us. Allegedly, they say that your mind creates your reality. What this man states is that they're all wrong. He says psychology is fucking up our manifestations. I want you to listen to this video. And again, very eye-opening. And again, like my people shall perish due to lack of knowledge. Tell me what you get from what this man claims. And is he right?
I'm gonna piss a lot of people off, but fuck it, I don't care. This is why psychology is destroying your manifestation. I could go on for this for hours, but I will keep it brief. The people, the scientists, the mystics, or whoever that tell you that your mind creates your reality are completely wrong. It's not the mind that creates your reality, it's something deeper. If you look at the most famous model of the mind, the Jungian model, there's the conscious mind and the subconscious. Moving forward, I will refer to the conscious mind as just the mind, and to the subconscious as the soul. When you dream at night, no one knows what or why you dream of something. Sometimes it's symbolic, but sometimes it's utter bullshit. But everyone knows that whatever you see is not made up by your mind. The same as when you take psychedelics, your mind is not creating the trip, it's perceiving the trip, as if you were watching a movie. So who creates these so-called movies? No one. They have always existed. The past, the present, and the future with all its possible variations have already been written, as if you had just entered the cinema. So what, are you doomed? Because I just said that the future with all its possible variations have already been decided. Yes and no. But guess what? You can choose which movie to watch, exactly as if you were in a cinema. So reality is not a game or a simulation like some call it. It's a cinema. And your power lies not in creating anything, not in bringing anything into existence, but in choosing which movie, which storyline, where you are the main actor, gets to play out in the tangible side of reality. But now, the most important question is, do you want to learn how? I'm gonna tell you why this kind of struck home with me, and I believe the things or claims that this man says. When he brought up the point of psychedelics, yes, when you do that shit, I can 100% agree and understand and believe and visually see that I do not create none of that, even though I can control it. If you know, you know. You can't control shit when you're on a psychedelic trip. You can, I digress, but I'm only perceiving. I am not creating. So once you put that together and understand dreams and I guess we'll say predestination, for some of y'all that believe in that type of thing, like every choice is already come or made through past, present, and future, because time is not linear. It's only how we quantify it to measure it, but that's a different conversation. One can argue that he's right. Your brain does not create your reality. No, it doesn't. Your reality always was. You were always was. Wow. You know what? I'm gonna look into what this man says more, and profound. If you know, you know. And if this video meant nothing to you, go back to sleep. Peace to the gods.
He was on something. You don't create your reality, you perceive. Stuff that you see is stuff that's already been here. You're on a high and you see some shit, you didn't make it. You just seen the shit that you can't see when you're not high. That's when you unlock that power. Yeah, that's when they think you're crazy, of course. But hey, just remember that's a superpower. Nonetheless, that's the superpower, man. They'll get mad at you. Learn how to use it first. Yeah, I brush my teeth for baking soda. Yo. Wait for authentication. Play it too. You probably had to restart your phone, huh?
What is holding us back is a belief system. It's all BS. It's all belief systems. Change your mind, you can change your world. Look at your pattern. Many of us live in a ritual. Just like you get up every day and you brush your teeth, look at the pattern to what is keeping you in a fixed position and change it. Doing the same thing and expecting different results is insanity. Most of us are insane. So we have to break that pattern. We have to remember that the power is in our hands. Once you see that, you can move to the new. No one is doing anything to us. We are the architects of our own reality. In essence, we are creating our own reality through our thoughts. So we have to get our mind right. Many of us are holding on to things because we don't know how to let go. We hold on to things to give us an identity. Once you know thyself, it becomes easier to know what to identify with. Therefore, we can let go of the unnecessary junk. So we have to know thyself. We have to remember there is only now. This moment, right here. Do it now. Go for it. Realize anything you do is perfect. And that frees you. It allows you to move to the new. It allows you to create and discover yourself. Many of us, the reason why we can't move to the new is because we are afraid of being alone. Sometimes you have to go to the desert to find yourself. You have to camp outside when no one is around. You have to be comfortable in your own skin. You have to essentially be alone. Being alone is different from being isolated. Being alone is where you connect back to your wholeness. Being isolated is where you are separate from your wholeness. That's it right there. To let go and move to the new, we have to remember we can't please everyone. I am not in this world to live up to your expectations, neither you to mine. So we have to see that it doesn't matter what people say or what they think about you. The perception we have of ourselves is the only thing that matters. That is greater than the perception other people have of us.
Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless, like water. Now you put water into a cup, it becomes the cup. You put water into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. The water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend.
Not even trying to conceal it anymore. The owners of the country they got their election. They said, we're going to get this election. We put you people in that court for a reason.
All right,
now's
back
the time
to
to pay
earth
us.
for you now.
Yeah, forget all that stupid, will you? They're out in the open. They're openly driving the bus, and we're all in the back.
There is no national conspiracy to buy elections and control America. Now
Talk about back to earth.
Conspiracy, but
you don't need a formal conspiracy when interests converge. These people went to the same universities and fraternities. They're on the same boards of directors. They're in the same country clubs. They have like interests. They don't need to call a meeting. They know what's good for them, and they're getting it. And there used to be 7 oil companies. There are now 3. It will soon be 2. The things that matter in this country have been reduced in choice. There are 2 political parties. There are a handful of insurance companies. There are about 6 or 7 information things. But if you want a bagel, there are 23 flavors because you have the illusion. You have the illusion of choice. Right. You don't get the real important choice. There's no freedom of choice.
And when you play into theirs, there's no real choice. You just have an option what they give it. You know what I'm saying? But if you create it, break the illusion. Because then you're here doing your purpose. Because you're either here to create or to destroy. You know what I'm saying? Rah rah. So like the stream. That's what I'm saying. Keeping the stream dream alive, y'all. Thank y'all. BTS stream to stream. You know what I mean? Over there on TikTok. Y'all gotta get in. Y'all clock in. Y'all get it.
Update on Carl Grillmeyer, the Caltech astrophysicist that was murdered just hours after President Trump told the government to release the alien files. Turns out that he also went to Caltech for graduate school, the same place that Bob Lazar said that he went to graduate school. And what do you know? They're the same age. They're both 67, so they would have gone to school together. It's also important to note that NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory is at Caltech. And don't forget, in 1989, Bob Lazar claimed that he worked at Area 51, where he was using an unknown element, element 115, to fuel jet propulsion. They called him crazy because there was no such thing as element 115, of course, until 15 years later when it was discovered in 2004. I just have to wonder if these two were friends. And what could Carl have possibly known? And why was he murdered? I'd love to ask him, but as Bill Gates would say,
well, he's dead, so, you know, in general, you always have to be careful.
So there's that. As always, I want to hear what you think about all of this down below.
Mm-hmm. So they keep whacking these people and shit, man. Something gotta give. You know what I mean? You had to restart your phone, Nick.
Yeah, bro. I don't know what the hell is going on with the internet. This shit like
It's either the Wi-Fi router has to be restarted or your phone. So either or, you know what I'm saying? Cause me, I'm pretty sure I gotta restart the Wi-Fi because it's been lagging on all my devices. Really, kind of weird.
Yeah,
I didn't notice it earlier because the PS5 runs on 5G. It was giving me overheat signals and shit. I don't want to have to take that bitch apart. Fucking desktop and shit. I gotta do it. Gotta do it. Shit, let's keep moving.
True Indian.
Mm-hmm. Come to find out they've been lynching all our Indians and shit, bro. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Yeah, I seen a video of that marching band and it was sweet. The hymns and the horns. Drum. Say drums and the horns was on point. Yeah. Sounded great. Master P was up in that shit.
Y'all remember this video?
Really not smart enough to know who I am. But soon you're gonna know who I am. Very.
Wow, very.
Nah, hold on, wait a minute now. Y'all know the border's been open for how many years? And how many people done got through those borders? But this is not the only thing. Y'all got to think about it. A lot of sleeper cells got through too. Y'all remember when Ryan, on the Ryan show, when Sarah was on the Ryan show and she was speaking about the Al Qaeda and how many of them that they train and they send them off to get through the U.S. and they just stay here for a living? Then y'all remember the lady that was in the Denver airport, and when she said something bigger is coming to the U.S., bigger than 9/11, then y'all remember the protesting that's going on, the protests, the riots, all that's going on, right? Then the Israel and Iran situation with the back and forth missiles. That's a little recap. But y'all just let that sink in. Y'all just let that sink in. And TikTok, this is for entertainment purpose only. I'm only on here to bring awareness to my friends for educational purposes only. And besides, this is information for a new movie.
She tried to hit us as information for a movie they're about to start filming. Yeah, man. Starting in a street near you.
New York, y'all, look at this. The fake ones are leaving. The fake ones are leaving. They are panicking. Look at this, y'all. They're coming out of there like rats coming out of New York. What is going on over here? Oh my goodness. They must have got some crazy news or something big is about to go down. Look at this.
Yo, only in Brooklyn, y'all gonna see a million fucking. Yo, what the fuck is going on? What's up? What the fuck? Let me chill for these niggas fuck around with hot me and son out here.
You guys know the age of Aquarius is about truth, and y'all know that these people have been living a complete lie for the past couple hundred centuries or whatever it is. So what do they know that we don't got them scrambling like this? What do they know? What do they know? Look at this shit, y'all. Look at Ratatouille. All I know is I'm ready to listen to some big news soon. What about y'all? I told y'all there's going to be some big truth bombs that are dropped that's going to make people's hearts stop. Remember the movie A Few Good Men? They can't handle the truth. So what do they know that we don't know right now? I told y'all that shift is intensifying and they're feeling.
And that was like 3 months ago. It's crazy, yo. Fucking Ninja Turtles. I wonder what those hats are made of. It's probably black hair. You know what I'm saying? It's black people. Rod, you saw that video too. It was really good. Would they get mad if I take a hat off? Yeah, I just want to know if it's made of afro hair. You know what I'm saying, my nigga? The shoes, yes, I did, man. It was awesome too. Listen to the movie.
Hey, check this out. 2001 July, a band drops their first album. What's their name? I Am the World Trade Center. I have never heard of this band before in my life, but they are a US-based band. They dropped July 2001. Now, the name is very strange. The time is even stranger. But the track list is where it gets diabolical. Go down to track number 11. I can't make this up. Look at track number 11. What does it say? So this band that pops out of nowhere has the place. It has the specific time. I don't know if this is synchronicity. I don't know if this is a timeline error. Is this a secret message? I don't know, but it seems strange. Did you know about this band? Have you ever heard of this band? And do you think that track list is weird? Let me know. It's a...
I don't know. I think he might have made that shit off some AI shit. You feel me, bro? That looked like some shit you could have printed. Ain't nobody seen no CD like that in a long time. keep moving.
We got the blood and the right. We don't need nobody permission. This is what y'all gotta really understand. The hard part for us, and I don't see it really being an obstacle, I think the hardest part for us is they might not want to open the doors on the building because they might understand what it means. So we might have to get into some, we ain't buying that bullshit kind of energy. You're going to let mama and them in there, but we got to minimize the male presence in the facility. But on the outside, ain't nobody going in. Y'all not going in there. If we had to go in there and take all of the men out by look, bro, you ain't staying in here. Mama and them got work to do. We don't have time for this shit. I think everything gonna go smooth because we have no choice. We gotta catch the government. There's no government. Government gone. All the government shit gone. They waiting on us. We supposed to know our culture. We supposed to know the law of the land. And we supposed to know that the contracts is up and the evictions has been served. And we coming to Philly to put the new world in our way. That's it. It's just family business. We just take family business pretty personal because it affects the family. That's it.
Yeah, man. Getting that land. That's the plan, y'all. Their world ends, our world starts again. As it should be. Go back to being the custodians of our land. Banishing the ones that ain't real people. Damn reptiles. And to its work.
I told y'all. You've all heard about Earth having birthing pains. And I showed you all the serpent that was moving. I wonder what months do snakes have babies? Well, it says here, baby snakes are most commonly seen hatching or being born in late summer and early fall. Hold on. Wait. What month are we in? It goes on to say, the exact timing depends on the species and whether they are egg layers or give live birth, with some snake eggs hatching after a few months and others being retained by the mother until birth. I told y'all. I thought she was having babies. And you know, whenever those babies are born, they're going to head towards mom. And they usually go towards mom's warmest spots. You know, like California, Las Vegas. And they'll probably get there by way of, San Francisco, Golden Gate Bridge, somewhere around there. I wonder where I've seen that before.
Yeah, I wonder how big these things gonna be. Godzilla. Hey, bro, your stream has some suggestions on share. You have to look me up on Discord, bro. Like Buddha Mike, 420, 69, 65, I think. I can't remember. Yeah, stop doing that.
We begin with breaking news. The mayor of Arcadia has agreed to plead guilty to being a foreign agent spreading Chinese. We begin with breaking news. The mayor of Arcadia has agreed to plead guilty to being a foreign agent spreading Chinese propaganda.
And for more on the charge against Eileen Wang, we're joined now by Kevin Ozebek.
Well, David and Giovanna, federal investigators say instead of acting in the best interest of the people who elected her, Arcadia Mayor Eileen Wang acted in the interest of the Chinese Communist Party. Mayor Wang, seen here in campaign videos she posted online, has accepted a plea deal that could see her spend up to 10 years behind bars. Federal prosecutors say the mayor and a then fiancé were posting Chinese Communist Party propaganda on a website called U.S. News Center. According to court documents unsealed today, Mayor Wang received and executed directives from PRC government officials to post pro-PRC content on this website and sometimes sought approval from PRC government officials to circulate other pro-PRC content.
The website that we're talking about looked like a standard news website that got a lot of traffic in the community. If you signed on, it looked kind of like the CNN website, does, with lots of different just regular news updates. And then, peppered in with the regular news were these items of propaganda.
And we just checked, Arcadia City website has now been updated, and it says Wing has resigned from Arcadia City Council effective today. A new mayor will be selected at the next regular council meeting. Now, you may remember earlier this year, Mayor Wing's former fiance and campaign manager was sentenced to 2 years in federal prison. Yaoning Mike's son pled guilty to 1 count of acting as a foreign agent to a foreign government. Live in the studio, Kevin Osbeck, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
This is how China owns our debt. Yeah, Red Dog ring a big bell, bro. I said that shit over in on 1,000 channel. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude, that's how they gonna come in. 'Cause the thing is this: Chinese people are Naga people too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're serpent people. This is the land of the serpents, if you will. California is like their second home, you guys. That's all I'm saying. Them people been over there when they was helping build the tracks. I don't know if this is one.
This is everything that happened on the news today, but it's going to be simplified in 60 seconds. People are horrified after finding out why their mouths tingle after eating pineapple. To keep this really short, there's basically little needles inside a pineapple and it hurts when you eat it. Experts are now saying that there's a grim reason why you should never get a common item at a breakfast buffet. They're basically saying to never ever ever use peanut butter, jelly, or jam, anything you have to put a spoon in, because everybody uses it and it might be contaminated. A new study is now showing the top 10 unhealthiest drinks that are in store shelves, basically a gas station. These are all of those top 10 drinks. Pause and read. This is crazy. Family Dollar and the Dollar Tree are about to close 1,000 of its stores. Also, Target is officially set to launch their new express self-checkout policy this weekend. This basically means you can only go through the self-checkout if you have under 10 items. NASA is going to send a message in a bottle to possible alien life that's hiding on Jupiter's moon Europa. Obviously, everybody already knows there's a lot of speculation about possible life on this moon because it kind of could have it. And they're hoping that this message is what? They're going to text us back? The volcano that's located in Iceland is still active, and it just erupted for the 4th time since December. There's a bunch of evacuations that are currently happening. I give you these news roundups every day, so add me and come back to me tomorrow.
I like that dude's news. Straight to the point, no blues.
I normally wouldn't make a video like this, but I feel like I need to say something, so I wrote a few things down. I am currently on board the MV Hondias, and what's happening right now is very real for all of us here. We're not just a story. We're not just headlines. We're people.
Gorgeous, gorgeous girls get vaccinated. Gorgeous vaccinated girls get boosted. And gorgeous boosted girls get boosted again if you're eligible.
You can't leave this mother. Oops. Die out. You guys start getting sick probably because of your allergies. Just know that. They did kill a lot of female trees last couple of years. On top of that, you got William over here throwing what was that tick called that he had created that makes people can't eat no meat no more? So he started feeding it to the cows. So feeding the cows to it. So now when they kill the cow, we get that shit. Yeah. So be careful what you eat, my G's. especially if these things are getting leaked in the farms that are supposed to be. Man, I gotta talk to these people over at Steak and Shake to see if their shit's still gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that's more. I've been fucking with them niggas. You feel me, dog? Motherfuckers still got cows and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't McDonald's. The Lone Star Tick. Yeah, that's what that motherfucker there. That motherfucker got a little white dot in the back. The motherfucker got a dot on the back, probably in a coded barcode, some shit that genetics in the DNA type shit. You feel me? Like this dude's diabolical, man. Somebody need to fucking drop this dude. You know what I'm saying? Like a bad habit. He's detrimental to the survival of humanity. His wife left him because he wasn't giving no damn money to the kids and shit. This dude doesn't give a fuck about us. Oh, what it do?
Came to say what's up at the last minute, and yeah.
Yeah. Kaya Jones, everybody. The bill would name it after my state I'm from. Shaking my head that bit. Motherfucker. Hey, I'll tell you, man, I don't fuck with Will. I mean, my last name is Williams, but I don't fuck with Will at all, man. Oh, Willie Gates. Hey, you can't trust nobody named Willie Gates, all right? Because that means he likes dicks and gates.
No.
Hey, I'm just saying, this dude created so many viruses, bro. He might be Satan himself. Okay, you dig? Can you feel me? Huh? He probably changed. I'm gonna say like this. You remember that video of him getting pied in the face?
Yeah.
What if that was supposed to be a knife? And he changed that
Or
motherfucker.
it would have, or they mind controlled him through nanobots inside of him.
No, this was before Nano. Well,
I'm just kidding.
I can't say that because we don't know when
I don't know.
nanobots really
That's
came out.
my mind went to something like inside of it. Yeah.
Yeah, because they've been using graphene and shit forever. And you gotta remember, if they're just releasing it, that means the military's had it for like at least 70 years. So that being said, this dude is diabolical. We gotta do something about him. You know what I'm saying? Especially the farms. We got. I'm not saying nothing else. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I almost incriminated myself a little bit. Yo, Buddha hit him up with a 3-hour special tonight. Nigga, I got work. The fuck? The hell, nigga? You guys look to get two. You know what I'm saying? With that being said, dude, I'm glad y'all came through. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. We're gonna go play some Marvel Rivals, drop some bodies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'll see y'all next one. Y'all got any last words for the people?
Everybody have a good night and stay blessed.
Yes. I gotta see if this thing's gonna let me switch over because it's actually kind of funny. Yeah, I hate when it does that because I be trying to work my shit and I can't go up and down and shit, right? Like, what the fuck is that about? You know what I'm saying? But shit, you know what it is.
Hey, ain't nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of free. We're still the kids we used to be. I put my to see if I still ain't nothing hurts anymore. I feel kind of.
The real flex is how many lives you can positively impact. It's not about cars, clothes, or clout.
Influence means nothing if you're not helping somebody to grow. The legacy you leave won't be measured by what you had, but by who you helped. Real power